Oh, because they're quest items, we can get away with it. Hooray! Huzzah. Quest completed. Not sure what we're doing with these items, but quest completed anyway. Influence! Quite close to leveling. Leveling. Oh, I can't even use that. I don't even want it particularly particularly much. Chantry candlestick. Oh! Oh, that's only money. I mean, I say that, but well, we shall just travel back to Skyhold. We'll run around, do a bit more talking to people about things. I don't think we'll have actually got any cutscenes because I don't think we've improved anyone's approval. We can do, what is it, Hunter's Fell? We can do that now. I rewatched some of my videos. I've got my little logic grid, and I'll talk about it when we get there. Actually, I could talk about it now, couldn't I? Black loading screen et al. No, I'll get up there and then talk about things, because otherwise I'll get distracted and confused, and I won't know what I've told you. See, I'm remembering what I'm like. Which is right, here we are. New operations available, bubble. Ooh. What? What? Actually, that's the thing for Skyhold. Crafting. Advanced crafting. Someone being held in Skyhold, which doesn't... Ooh! What do I do with it? Go, 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 go. I'm exploring. Where do I go? I'm thinking... Go to... my majestic throne. Ooh! Ooh! You fixed it up! How delightful.
Bag of turnips into the fire. Oh, maker, the smell is everywhere. I was going to use them for dinner and then... I can't recall who took them.
Who are you?
Honored Inquisitor. Gotzi Sturhall. Did my part on the walls. Now I'm on this strange collection you've brought us. Don't know it's worth to the fight exactly, but it's good workmanship.
Yeah, so you were castless then? You can tell by the branding. Then. What's your experience?
Where did you learn your skills?
Orzammar. Carved a few statues in my day.
What did you do?
Before you ask, yes, I chose to leave. I carved a paragon who turned out to be a sodding madwoman.
Branka.
Couldn't
Bronca.
stand looking at her. The memory of a dwarf, right?
What are these tiles?
Any ideas about the origins of these reliefs?
Tevinter, early. It's in the tool marks, the grain. That's hard dust mined from the 100 Pillars, if I know anything. Oh, I suppose the scene is probably full of Tevinter robes, too.
The 100 Pillars?
Damnedest things. Massive spires that aren't stone. It's like a mortar. Don't know more than that. Strong, though.
Could you interpret the meaning?
Do you have insight into the stories these tiles are supposed to depict?
Probably not if they're Tevinter.
Tell you what, you finish one, and I'll write it up. Who better, right? A good dwarven perspective.
Thank you.
Another time.
Best of the vein, Inquisitor.
But he's clearly castless because of the tattoo and the branding. Construction reports, death on the wall. One of our finishers, Garen, fell from the scaffold and landed on a paving stone. He had breath for an hour, but his eyes were still. He died. And the Chantry sisters wrapped him. What should we do? Foreman Cherise. Have them commit his body with those we have lost since Haven. I will record his sacrifice for the Inquisition. Move his fellow workers to another site and allow time off with pay if they request. Ensure that all workers do their jobs safely. We are in a war, not a race. Rushing does no good if we harm ourselves. We are all the Inquisition. Lady Montillier. I like you. Well done. Well spoken. I'm terrified that I'm going to do something amazingly stupid with our prisoner. Let us sit in our dragon throne.
Impressive, is it not? fit for a leader, meant to show influence and the burden of it. It is where the Inquisition will sit in judgment. Where you will sit in judgment.
I kill enough people as it is. Who will I judge?
Who will I be judging exactly?
Those who have done wrong. You will know of them, at the very least. All this presumes they have survived their initial encounter with you, of course.
Grim responsibility.
Still more lives in my hands.
You are a beacon of law, Inquisitor, as others retreat from responsibility. But this needn't be bloody. The Inquisition's sovereignty is derived from the allies who validate it. You are both empowered and bound. Justice has many tools. If their application is clever, execution may even seem merciful by comparison.
Then let us begin.
Is there anyone I should judge?
Take the throne when you're ready. We will bring him before you.
Is this what's his face? Alexius? I think it's Alexius. I can't for the life of me remember his name. It is Alexius, isn't it? I assume that's who we're judging.
You recall Gerion Alexius of Tevinter. Ferelden has given him to us as an acknowledgement of your aid. The formal charges are apostasy, attempted enslavement, and attempted assassination on your own life, no less. Tevinter has disowned and stripped him of his rank. You may judge the former Magister as you see fit.
These are grave charges. Is it bad that I want to put him under Fiona? Not really bad. Grave charges, apostasy 6 out. I think that's kind of making it very much kind of, it's not about me.
Remind me, what's the precedent for nearly ripping apart time at the seams?
I couldn't save my son. Do you think my fate matters to me?
Will you offer nothing more in your defense?
You've won nothing. The people you saved, the acclaim you've gathered. You'll lose it all in the storm to come. Render your judgment, Inquisitor.
Executing myself, imprison him, serve Redcliffe's mages. There we go. I don't know how well it will go, but I do appreciate the irony.
You swore to the mages you'd help them. I will have you uphold that promise. Fiona will take charge of you. Any knowledge, favor, or coin you own will go towards the mage's future.
A headsman would have been kinder.
Why has he still got knives? I just saw that. Did I do well? How did I do? Saw a lot of different changes in approval and disapproval. Is there anyone else to judge? I didn't think there would be. Doesn't look like it. But, oh. So if I sit... Oh, it won't even let me sit. Okay, that's good to know. Quarters? Ooh. More of Liliana's crows. Template. Open. I'm exploring. Ooh.
They've certainly spared no expense.
I can take a thing, but I probably... Ooh, take... Locate town materials, spirit essence quarries, logging stands. A greener garden. Logging stands and some blood lotus. Ooh, a better court. Oh my goodness. How much stuff do I now need? A lot of things. Ooh, 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 can we, ooh. I've got my own little tower. I assume this is my, I assume it's my quarters. Oh no. Just it's just a very, very pointless balcony. presumably will be built upon. Oh dear. Oh no. I'd like it if there was like if they had. I mean, I don't know if that's what they've done or if there's a way of getting it anywhere, but like a little relief of the Trevelyan arms, I think would be quite nice. And you could do it for all the different people. Well, I don't know if you've got any other kind of. I don't know who else you've got. What the other backgrounds are. Let's not jump down there. I assume we'll die. Dying in Skyhold. Oh dear. Oh, the embarrassment. I should go and speak to Fiona, actually. Let us go and do so now. I'll be intrigued to see how she reacts to Alexius. Ooh, very nice. I like what you've done with the place, Solus. I said as if you've done this. You may not have done. I don't remember approving or anything. I know Cole approved of what I did, and I know that I saw that I think Cole approved, and I think Einbold disapproved, and Cassandra's approval didn't change. I saw these things. Liliana! You'll probably be annoyed with me for doing what I did.
I'm listening.
Any updates?
Anything I should know?
I've nothing to report at the moment.
Keep an eye on Alexius. He may try and kill me
You do
again.
your work.
Although he still had his knives with him, so that would have been frustrating. Maybe he was hoping that I'd kill him and then he could do like a big rawr. Hello.
I heard of your verdict on Alexius, Inquisitor. Servitude is kinder a punishment than I would have given, but I won't complain. He may wish you'd done worse. My fellows have some interesting ideas on exactly what he can do as compensation.
Yes, I was thinking that might be the case. Haven't I already done these? But yes, as I said before it was an option, that was what came to me. And as Alec very eloquently put, you promised you'd help the mages, so you shall do so. This is very Greek mythologically of me.
You're not still the Grand Enchanter then?
Any claim I had to the title ended along with the Circles of Magi, although some still call me by it. Perhaps the Circles will one day be resurrected. If so, another will take the position. Until that time, I lead my fellow mages by default. I will do what I can for them.
The circles will return.
You believe they'll recreate the Circle of Magi after all this?
It depends on who the next divine is, and what she offers. We can't go back to the way things were. But endless warfare benefits no one. That is why I agreed to Justinia's conclave. There must be another solution.
Everything is well?
I trust everything is well with the mages.
There have been a few scuffles with your Templars, but overall, it is going well.
Well, we did.
I'll leave you to it.
I'm intrigued by our Templars. We did have a few people who were Templars, and maybe they're still living on that. The veil. I detest this notion that the veil is some manner of invisible curtain, or veil, that separates the world of the living from the world of the spirits. Whether it be called the Fade or the Beyond is a matter of racial politics I refuse to indulge in at the moment. There is no this side and that side when it comes to the veil. One cannot think of it as a physical thing, or a barrier, or even a shimmering wall of holy light. Thank you very much for that image, your perfection. Think of the veil instead as opening one's eyes. Before you opened them, you saw our world as you see it now, static, solid, unchanging. Now that they are open, you see our world as the spirits see it. Chaotic, ever-changing, a realm where the imagined and the remembered have as much substance as that which is real. More, in fact. A spirit sees everything as defined by will and memory. And this is why they're so very lost when they cross the veil. In our world, imagination has no substance. Objects exist independently of how we remember them or what emotions we associate with them. Mages alone possess the power to change the world with their minds, and perhaps this forms the nature of a demon's attraction to them. Who can say? Regardless, the act of passing through the veil is much more about changing one's perceptions than a physical transition. The veil is an idea. It is the act of transition itself, and it is only the fact that both living beings and spirits find the transition difficult that gives the veil any credence as a physical barrier at all. From a dissertation on the Fade as a physical manifestation by Marino, senior enchanter of the Minrathus Circle of Magi, 655 steel. Okay, right. Dorian! Ooh! I thought you were going to comment on Alexius, but oh well.
Anything interesting?
A letter regarding Felix, Alexius' son. He went to the Magisterium, stood on the Senate floor and told them of you. A glowing testimonial, I'm informed. No news on the reaction, but everyone back home is talking. Felix always was as good as his word.
Was.
He's dead. The Blight caught up with him.
So quickly?
It's barely been any time at all. Was he so ill?
Honestly, he should have died a long time ago. Alexius was using magic to keep him alive. Felix used to sneak me treats from the kitchens when I was working late in his father's study. Don't get into trouble on my behalf, I tell him. I like trouble, he'd say. Tevinter could use more mages like him. Those who put the good of others above themselves.
Were you involved?
With the two of you?
Felix and I? What an odd question. No. I had no intention of abusing Alexius's hospitality by seducing his son. Not that I've been proper my whole life, by any means. It wasn't like that. Even in illness, Felix was the best of us. With him around, you knew things could be better.
And what about yourself? Follow his example? And then I prefer it if it's like we should follow his example then.
He should be an example for others to follow, or his death is wasted.
There we go, that's what I said.
Should I spread the word? We could spawn the cult of Felix within a matter of days.
There are worse things.
Probably true. And you're right. His actions should not be forgotten.
I was hoping for some...
Thankfully, Felix wasn't the only decent sort kicking around Thedas.
Ooh, quest. Who's the quest? In here? I wonder if Alexius is still around. Oh, down there. Ooh. Mother Giselle. I assume you're the quest. I shall come down to you momentarily. Oh, is this the way up? I'd never looked that way before. Oh, interesting. Oh, well, there's another way. Oh, there are several ways up.